Good morning. It's Randytbird out here in Arizona, December 19th. Already, December 19th. This year is almost done. I want to wish everybody a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Festivus for the rest of us. To everybody, I try to cover all bases there. But it is the holiday season. You can sure tell from the traffic. Out here it's insane. I did a ton of driving yesterday, running some errands and doing some things, and taking the boy to see Biker Santa Claus at one of the Harley dealers. That was fun. Yeah, it's funny how they want to see Santa Claus and then they get all shy. But he handed Santa Claus a note that I hope we can cover. So we'll see. You know, Santa, I did sit on a bike and looked at that, and he pulled me aside and he said, I saw her shaking her head. He says, even I can't help you with that, which I thought was pretty funny. But come on, Santa, you got to come through for me. I've been a pretty good boy this year. So, you know, not that I really need another bike, and I'm not talking about replacing a bike. I was talking about adding another one, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, I could be just jonesing for something new. It's possible. I like new things. I been thinking a lot about the end of the Sportster line as we know it, and I guess they're still going to make a couple of them next year, but I got to figure that 2022 is really going to be the last year, and probably limited production run. And because I'm guessing the way Harley is, they'll either announce a new bike in like March, or it'll come out with the new model release on January 19th is what I understand is going to be the new release year. So yeah, I got kind of used to them releasing new models in the summer, but or in the fall, but with the pandemic and everything that's been going on, that's been delayed a couple of times here in the last couple of years. So I guess I'll just have to be patient and wait. I get excited about new model releases. I don't know exactly why. You know, I do know why. I just like it. I like seeing new things. I like seeing the technology. I like seeing what people are doing. I even get excited by the old bold new graphics. So hence my 2022 or my 2021 Street Bob. The bold new graphics is what caught my eye, and that and the 114 motor. So yeah, that definitely keeps me interested in damn Harley Davidson for making something that I want all the time. Marketing has never been their shortfall. So anyway, you know, back to Sportsters. They do have a big place in my heart and my history. My first Harley Davidson was a 1973 XLCH, kickstart only. Really snotty agricultural beast of a bike, but God, it was awesome for when I got it. And it was hard to start. There was always something breaking on it, but you know, in 1975 when I got that, that was pretty awesome for me to have that. And I also had a 77, which was also a bit of a mechanical, or I'd say more electrical than anything, disaster. It was always going through generators and rectifiers and voltage regulators, and you name it, that bike had its share of issues. And I swear I was running on a battery charger every night for a year and a half trying to figure out why generators kept burning up. Later on, many years down the road, after getting a few other bikes, I bought a brand new 1984 XLX 1000. It was the last of the Ironheads. It was kind of a cool bike. It was just it was $39.95 brand new, if you can believe that, and they guaranteed your money back in a year if you wanted to trade up or over to something else. And Yeah, I did that. I rode it for a year, and I did exactly that, and I bought a new 84 shovel head. But that was a fun bike to ride. It was, again, the last of the iron heads. It was a real simple bike. It was no chrome on it. It had black painted pipes, and it had a small gas tank and silver painted engine covers. I thought it was a good looking bike. It had the flat track style bars on it. It was fun to ride. Being a pre-rubber mount Evo Sportster model, it vibrated like a paint shaker full of rocks, and it was really hard to ride over 70 miles an hour. It would do it, but it would beat you up. And then later on, I had a 1996 Sportster 1200S, which was the sport model with the fully adjustable suspension on it, and still a non-rubber mounted model, and vibrated like crazy, but it was fun to ride. I had bought it used out of a dealer in Texas, and I had a rusty gas tank, which took me quite a while to get resolved. I got to where I could strip the carburetor on the side of the road and clean the crap out of it and get it running again in just a few minutes, about less than 15 minutes, and be back on the road. I got pretty good at that. I ended up buying a whole card of a display card of dirt bike gas filters, and when they would fill up and it would start choking out, I would just pull it out, toss one, put a new one in. And, finally, after several tries and cleaning out the gas tank and recoating it and everything, I finally got it to stop dumping rust into the fuel system. And one positive thing about that is I got real intimate with CV carburetors. Yeah, learned everything there was to know about them when you got to strip them every other week. So that was fun. I had a couple Buells. Let's just say that they were less than spectacular. They literally fell apart on me. I mean, the reason I had two Buells is that one of them was so bad the dealer felt bad about it and took it back and gave me another one. And it was an awful motorcycle. They were fun to ride. It was one of those cases of great idea, really poor execution. So I have no love for Eric Buell and his projects. I don't know how you can sell such crap back then and expect people to like it. Their warranty sucked. They would the gas tank, the paint lifted off the gas tank. The front brake about fell off. When I tried to get warranty on the paint lifting off the gas tank, they told me in those uncertain terms that cosmetics were not covered by the warranty. Well, cosmetics may be a glitch in the paint or something like that, but literally paint peeling off a tank of a brand new motorcycle, that's a bunch of crap that you don't cover that, you know. And so Eric Buell, if you're watching, you know, maybe you'd still be in business if you guys had backed your product better. But anyway, that's aside. I have not had a rubber mounted Sportster. I've ridden a couple of them. A friend of mine had a 48 that I rode, and that was a cool bike. Pretty quick for a little bike, but very short suspension travel. I mean, just my weight on it literally took up half of the little bit of travel, so every bump you hit was like bottoming out. Or the closest thing I could describe to the ride on that bike was, for me, was riding a rigid. I'm sure with better shocks and maybe a little fork work, they'd been good. But it was a fun bike to ride, and the rubber mounted system that they have on them now actually helps out quite a bit. The one that appeals to me these days, if I was to get another Sportster for any reason, is the 1200 iron. I like the high bars. I just like the way it sits. I've sat on them. They seem really comfortable to me. They feel really small compared to the big twins that I've had. Almost like a bicycle. They're so narrow. But, you know, not sure that that'll ever happen, that I'd have another Sportster. Oh, they do have a soft spot in my heart for those beasts. And to any Sportster riders that I may have offended here, I don't mean to. You know, realistically, you know how they are, you know, and you love them for the reasons that you love them, and I do too. But they are what they are, you know. So if that's what you want, and you could include me in that camp, they're cool. I do not try to offend anybody intentionally, so I do have a habit of doing that occasionally. I try to be fairly even-handed in the things that I do, but yeah, occasionally I piss somebody off. So please don't cancel any of your subscription to me. If I've irritated your Sportster, I will join you on that Sportster here one of these days. You know. Anyway, beautiful day out here in Arizona. A little brisk this morning. It's in the 50s. We've been having temperatures in the 30s at night, which is for Arizona. That is the, quote, depth of winter here. I actually had frost on my car windshield the last couple days. But it warms up relatively quick. It's going to be 66 today. You know, I've got my jacket. I'm keeping warm. Leather gloves. And we do live for this out here. Beautiful clear day. I mean, you can see forever. The mountains are just, you know, a lot of times you can see the outline of the mountains. You don't see much definition, but today it's just outstanding. We were driving around yesterday on some of the freeways that headed east. You get an amazing view of the Superstition Mountains, which are off to my right at about, oh, let's call it 2 o'clock. Just for reference. Not as clear today as it was yesterday. We had a little breeze yesterday afternoon, kicked up a little dust, but just awesome views today. I was looking at mountains that I knew to be 60, 70 miles away, and you can see the definition in them, so very clear. Beautiful thing about here, we get a little wind, a little breeze, or maybe a rainstorm like we did the other day, and it clears the air out really well. Makes it nice. Hope you all are looking forward to 2022, and maybe we get out of this year, which has been not the greatest of years. I mean, managed to, my family and I have managed to maintain most of our health. My mom's had some issues, but she's going to be fine. Did lose 3 friends this year in a combination of illness and accident, and that was very sad. The middle part of this year was pretty bad for that kind of thing. And Reaper, Smitty, and Joe, we miss you a lot, man. We miss you a lot, and you won't ever be forgotten. But that sad news, you know, it happens. As you get older, sometimes you expect to lose people that are your age or older, but you don't expect to lose the younger guys. That hurts. That hurts a lot. A little bit of a breeze today, just a light breeze. It's not enough to make you fly off the road with side gusts or anything. We do get those sometimes. The more that we get away from town, the better the air is clearing. Beautiful. Using the Hero 8 today, and always good video on the Hero 8. Still contemplating if the 9 and 10 series is that much better, or am I just good with the 7s and 8s? You know, a lot of people will buy the new things as soon as they come out, but I like to wait and see a little bit when it comes to electronics anyway, to see how they're going to be. So far the 7s and 8s working pretty good. I really do like the video on the 8 a lot. It's got a super wide function on it that really gives you a great panorama when you're moving. Well, this is Randytbird out here in Arizona, and I appreciate everybody and everybody watching my videos, all you subscribers. Still working on that 700, so if you're sitting on the fence, go ahead and push that button. It won't hurt you, you know. It won't be coming to your house or anything except on video, so you don't have to worry about that. Thank you for likes, and I love your comments. I love hearing from you guys, and I got some regulars that always respond, and I really appreciate you guys. I look forward to the comments. So anyway, Randytbird out here in Arizona. You all have a great holiday season, and stay safe and stay well. Bye.